That's the first time I'd ever called having a shag having an omelette.
Well, that's it.
I'm not playing today though.
She's not playing because I'm well in the lead, 10-0.
Smell as well. Oh, shut up, you idiot.
End of an era. It's been brilliant.
We're about ready to set off to Issoire to stay at Ibis. It's going to take us about 5.5 hours or so. Might be raining along the way. We're in the van. I think we've got everything.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
So.
Right, here we are. First toll. This is going to take us all the way to Tours, just outside Tours. So we're going to go via Le Mans. If I can reach the toll thing. Oh, man, this is always an issue. Shoot. It's easier with an automatic. Right. Garde de péage. Combien? €23.20.
Reported on E71.
There you go, roadworks reported. So we've just stopped and having a naughty little... Well, Mew's having a muffin. And I'm having a cinnamon roll. Apparently Kiev is 2,082 kilometres from here. And Lagos is 4,519 kilometres.
Where's Lagos?
Ariba, D's. Mew and I play a game when we're travelling. How many Ariba caravans can we spot en route?
I'm not playing today though.
She's not playing because I'm well in the lead, 10-0.
No.
Continue on the road.
Right, back onto the A75. Down to Clermont-Ferrand. And then that's the last péage until Millau, but we'll be in Millau tomorrow. Just stopped to get some fuel. That was about 101, and I don't think we're even full up. It's absolutely tipping it down in the mountains. We're in the Cevennes. We've stopped. No, we're in the Lozère department, and we stopped at Aire de Lozère, which is actually quite nice. There's an arboretum here. If you've got dogs, it's a really good place to stop because you can walk your dogs. We haven't got the dog today, and also it's peeing with rain. We are now on the D999, and a bit slow today because A, we're in a van, and B, it's still pissing with rain. Oh, and now we're coming into the scary tunnel, which isn't as scary as it used to be. It used to be really scary because there was never any lights in it, but they did the tunnel up a while ago. But this has got to be one of the worst tunnels in France. Probably can't even see me now. They should have traffic lights there, really. So we've just gone through the village of Bez, and there's always a really nasty priority à droite there. And for those of you driving in France, priority à droite, if you see that sign, it essentially means that where the road is joining you in front on the right,
Any vehicle coming from the right.
and any vehicle coming from the right, it has priority, so you must stop and give way to it. There's no signs to say give way, it's just that it says priority à droite. Generally, if you see a road on your right hand side that has no give way and no stop sign, it's a priority à droite, even if it might not say priority à droite.
And sometimes it's only a tiny road.
Yeah, sometimes it's a tiny road that you wouldn't even think of.
Because you may be on the main street, on the main road, but you haven't got the priority. You haven't got right of way.
Yeah.
They've got right of way.
Yeah. And Mew's witnessed an accident before.
Yeah, not that.
Between French people where locals, and the local didn't even know it was a priority à droite, but it was. It was just someone coming out of a little lane to their house. So be very careful about priority à droite. Sometimes if a French person beeps you because you haven't, it's probably because you haven't realised it's priority à droite.
Yeah.
And another thing, to watch out for is when you're driving and a car might flash you. Yeah, they might flash you a couple of times to say that there's cops coming, a bit like in the UK. But if they just flash you, say on an auto route, and you're indicating to pull out and they flash you from behind, it's actually telling you that they're about to go past you. It's not actually saying come out like they would in the UK. You'd flash to say come out, I'm letting you go. No, here they don't. And also pretty much if they see you indicating to get past a lorry, generally they don't hold back. They put their foot down and speed up to get past you because they don't like letting you out. The joys of driving in France. So far so good. That's it, it's empty.
Well, not quite. It's not
It
really
is.
Yeah, it's
We've
empty.
got all the furniture, all the furnishings. Oh my god, how many soft furnishings we transported, I think.
Yeah.
We managed to see our neighbours, Rob and Pippa, who we haven't seen for like 3 years, 2.5 years because of the confinement. It's the first time they've been over that we've been over, so we had a farewell drink with them, and at least that they've offered for us to stay at their place any time, so that's really lovely. We're out this evening.
Yes,
And we're going
yeah.
to our absolute favourite, Cravate, which has the best views.
Sorry. I can't stand it. No, it's sorry, but you had a bit of hair in your eye. Well, just here. Okay, I need to go and get ready. And I'm feeling dirty and.
Yeah, you look dirty. You
Shut up.
smell as well.
Oh, shut up, you idiot.
Tend to get a lot of wasps and flies around here. Oh, why are you so scared of them?
I'm not. Oh, coming from you.
I'm not scared, I've been bitten.
You're stung, not bitten. I don't think. Well, can you be bitten by a wasp? No, you're stung by a
I was
wasp.
stung by a wasp, yeah.
What's the difference between? Because we only have one verb for insects. Nah. We can't. In French, an insect can bite. It
You can get
stings.
an insect bite.
Not in French. In French, no, you don't. They sting. So what's the difference? What's the difference?
Between a sting and a bite.
Yeah. Well, what's?
Well, a bite is with gnashers and a sting is with the hooky, the stingy bit of their tail.
So mosquitoes sting? No.
No, you bite because they use their jaws.
Do they? I've never been so close to a mosquito. Yeah, to see whether it was
No,
stinging
it's a
me or
bite, not a
biting
sting. They
me.
don't use their tails. They use a was it a probus or something like that?
I don't know. Un dessert.
Paris-Brest.
Ouais, je pense 2 Paris-Brest. Allez, c'est parti.
Merci. The infamous Philippe. The infamous Philippe, who was trying desperately to get into your knickers.
He was.
What did he say to you? He said, if you're ever in town, give me a call and we'll go for an omelette together. That's the first time I'd ever called having a shag having an omelette.
I'm sure he was inviting me for an omelette.
No, he wasn't. He was desperate to get into your knickknacks.
I think you were invited too. For the omelette.
Yeah, I truly was invited for an omelette, but you were an omelette with trimmings. Namely a cock.
Oh, you're disgusting.
End of another great meal at La Cravate. End of an era. It's been brilliant. If only you could enjoy the views like I view them. So good. But what a wonderful meal at La Cravate as ever.
Come meet me by the river, under the willow tree. I love you, gold and silver. Come sit a while with me, here in the twilight singing, here in the evening breeze. Here tonight I'll be waiting, come sit a while with me. Go on easy rolling slow.